Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you would like to see how I got these sunset eyes, please keep watching. Okay, so to start my look, I'm going in with my L'Oreal True Match foundation. My face is already prepped, primed, all that good stuff. Alright, next up is contour. I'm just going in with this cream product and I'm starting from my ear to draw out the bone, the cheekbone. And then go from behind your ears to sculpt out your jawline and then blend out your forehead contour into your hairline. Alright, I'm moving on to cream blush. I'm just going in with this corally blush. You should start from the highest points of your cheeks and blend down from there. Blend it down to your contour, blend it up to your temples, you know the drill. Alright, I'm moving on to this Born This Way concealer and I'm just going to apply it everywhere I normally conceal. So you can apply it under your eyes, your forehead, your nose, your chin, all of that. I'm just going to go in with a brush first, and when I'm done placing my concealer everywhere I need it, I'm going to go in with a damp sponge and blend it out. Now that we're done with applying a concealer, just get your beauty sponge and blend it out. Just make sure you're blending from the edges first. So you blend out the edges first to, you know, blend it with the surrounding area, with the makeup around it. And then you go to the center and you blend in place to keep that coverage and that color that you desire. Okay, so I'm just going to spray my face down before I set it. Alright, now it's time to set your concealer. I'm using the Laura Mercier loose powder in honey. So just get your powder puff, press the powder in. We're not baking right now, we're just setting lightly. Yes, set your under eye and everywhere else you blended out that concealer. So next you're going to set your entire face with a setting powder. I like to use loose powder because it doesn't add much coverage, but it still sets my face down, keeps me matte, all of that nice stuff. And it's very light. Okay, we're moving on to contour. You're just going to set everywhere that you applied your cream contour earlier. So for me, that would be my cheekbones, my forehead, my jawline. And you tap the product in first before you blend it out. Next, we're moving on to blush. I'm just using this one from Raine called Call the Shots. It's a nice peachy blush. Just going to lightly apply that on my cheeks. Okay, so I'm just going to go back in with my Laura Mercier powder and honey to bake my under eye. If you have dry skin like me, you don't need to do too much when you get to this point. Just use a little bit of powder. Don't take it right under your eye. And like, you don't have to press it in, just tap it softly. Alright, moving on to brows. Get whatever brow gel you're using and brush them through your brows first of all. Then you can brush them down to slick them back. Okay, so I'm moving on to my brow pencil and I'm just going to fill in any sparse areas in my brows right here. And I'm also going to define the tail. Next, I'm going to take the same concealer I used under my eyes and you're going to clean up your brows. Just start from the arch and use very small brush strokes till you reach the tail. I'm just going to take my sponge and blend it out. You can use the brush if you want to, but I'm going to use eye primer, so I'm just going to keep that up here. Don't take it down to your crease if you're going to use like a separate eye primer, or if you're just going to use concealer all over your eyes, then it doesn't matter, you just blend all over your eye. So I'm going in with my MAC Prep and Prime, and I'm just going in with the thinnest layer on my eyelid. Alright, so I'm doing this sunset eyeshadow look, and I'm going to be using shadows from mostly these two palettes. So this is the Queen of Hearts from Colored Raine, and this is Canyon from Alter Ego. Starting with the Queen of Hearts palette, I'm going to go in to Empress, this orangey shade right here, and that's going to be my all over crease color. Next, I'm going in with this purple eyeshadow called Your Ladyship, and I'm just going to go in to the outer 2/3 of the eye. Just do that and, like, you know, take it into the crease, but not way high, just a little lower. But I'm obviously focusing that on the outer edge. Next, I'm just going to go in with this gold golden bronzy shimmer shade called Your Majesty, and I'm going to do that, you know, all over my lids, but mostly on the center of my lids actually. Okay, so I'm going into the Canyon palette and I'm just going to take this shade, Cliff, right here. And I'm going to use that on like the inner corners of my eyes. So I really want a dark purple under my eyes, so I'm pulling out my Tammy X Revolution eyeshadow palette and I'm going in with this shade called Twilight right here. Yeah, and I'm going to use that to smudge out my lower lash line. Okay, so for shimmer, I'm going back into my Queen of Hearts palette and I'm taking this purple shimmer right there called Queen Mother, and I'm just going to like spread it out under my eyelid. I want the shimmer to like be more out there, so I'm going in with this eyeshadow right here called Royal Highness on top of the purple that I already put on my lower lash line. Okay, so now that my eyes are done, I'm just going to dust off the excess powder. And I'm going to spray with my Morphe setting spray just to bring down the powder. Okay, we're on the last lap of this look and I'm just going to prime my lower lashes with mascara. And while that dries, I'm going to move on to my lips. So I'm starting with my Milani lip liner in Rich Cocoa. Okay, moving on to lipstick. This is from Huda Beauty. It's called Interview. I'm just going to take that in. And last but not the least, I'm going in with this Pat McGrath Lost Gloss in Flesh 6. And this is the finished look. I'm happy with my sunset eyes. Alright guys, this is the finished look. Sunset eyeshadow, sunset eyes. I love how this turned out. If you have reached this point of the video with me, Thank you very much. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.